birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Well, another early start here. This liverboard style is not all it's cracked up to be sometimes. Nina has now another problem, that she has a fever and she's had it for 4 days and we need to get her to hospital again. Our nearby sailing friend on Pisces, their little son Jason, also has a fever. They were playing together some days ago, so we assume it's come from there. I don't know what it is. Let's just hope it's not COVID, because that'll just change everything in so many ways. But anyway, we're off for another dash to Bodrum Hospital, and we need to get her sorted. She's had 38 degrees for quite a while, so it's yeah, no good. Well, this is the first night in well over maybe 400 nights that we haven't had a full crew on board, and it's a bit disturbing. Nina has gone down with a horrendous fever, and yesterday we took her by ambulance yesterday to hospital, at a private hospital here in Turkey. And yeah, she's most unwell, so it's really upsetting and worrying. And yeah, she's going through a whole pile of tests. Yesterday they took so much blood. It's not COVID, so none of us have COVID. We all got tested, and yeah, we don't know what it is, so it's pretty hard. And on top of that, we've got to we went originally to the public hospital, but after a pretty we just didn't trust the doctor. He did a very superficial examination of Nina, didn't touch her, listened to her heart through a t-shirt, like in about two places, and yeah, we just didn't trust his diagnosis. He just gave us some antibiotics and, you know, said come back Monday, and that's just it wasn't good enough for us. So luckily on a Sunday, Nina was that bad. She was in agony. She had a pain in her arm and she couldn't walk. We got her into hospital. 2 doctors came aboard to begin with just to see if she was indeed as bad as we said she was. After that, we got her into the dinghy and they took her to a clinic where they referred us on to another hospital. So yeah, it's not cool news. So Elka, who was on board to come with us to Malta, she's going to have to fly back to Germany, and yeah, we're all on hold. So on top of that, we've got to find out how the finances are going, because private hospitals, and yeah, already is the bills are adding up, and our insurance, we are insured. I mean, we're not that stupid, but we opted for a lower premium with a higher excess, so now we've got to shell out very high excess to cover the start of this, and let's hope the insurance actually pays for the full recovery. We've also talked of Nina being transferred to Mula Hospital, which is University Hospital, which is quite some distance from here, so who knows what's happening. I can't really leave the boat because it's actually not insured while on anchor, and we can't afford to put it on a marina, so we just have problems here. But I guess at the end of the day, there is no much point in two of us being with Nina, so Silka is with her right now, and yeah, maybe better news this morning. We'll go and see them. I'm going to take them coffee and orange juice and see what's happening. This is day 3 of Nina's hospital stay, and she's had another horrible night. High fever, she's becoming very weak, she's not eating, and we're actually so worried. It's just a shit situation. I guess we've got good medical attention, but I mean, we're in a private hospital now and we have specialists, but it's just so hard. And to see our little girl, who's usually bubbly and sprightly, just so sick. Well, it's day 5 now. We had Nina admitted to hospital on Sunday. It's now Friday, and yeah, she's a very sick girl still, and it's really worrying. She's in very good hands. There's incredible specialists, and you know, the hospital we can't fault, but yeah, she's the doctors don't know what the problem is or where the source is. They know the problem is that she has a bacterial infection, but they don't know where it's originated, and but treating it with very strong intravenous antibiotics, and on top of that, she is in a lot of pain, which is really concerning. Her cheeks and body aches, so I guess that's part of an infection, but yeah, it's really distressing for Silka and I to see her in so much pain, and we just want this thing finished now. It's and on top of that, we're getting a bit of grief from the accounts department at the hospital. We have a very high excess that we are going to be able to find the excess, but the accounts department want that paid. Now, we've already paid an emergency clinic fee, and it's all part of the one event, and we're talking to the insurance company saying that we don't believe we need to you know, pay separate bills, and we only want to pay one excess. It's not 2 events. So anyhow, that's beside the point. We're under a bit of stress from that as well, and yeah, so it's 7 o'clock here in the morning, so I'm going to go and get some coffee ready and take that up to Silke, buy some cherries. I've got Nina's slippers, and so hopefully find her a little bit happier. I know last night she had a very high fever again. We've got about another 3 days or 4 days to run, 3 days to run on this strong antibiotics, so I just hope it gets solved. You know, it's put such a huge... Thank goodness we don't have any visa issues here in Turkey, so we're under no pressure to leave or go anywhere or do anything, so that's a bonus. But as I said, our excess was huge, and that has actually taken a massive chunk out of our sailing home budget, and so we're really rethinking that. I'm just not sure we have enough money to get home, and I'm sure there'll be more expenses that we haven't thought of to get home. The Panama Canal's very expensive. We're going to have to go through maybe 10 countries, and COVID tests at about 400 New Zealand dollars a shot for the family. You know, so that's another $4,000 just there. I'm reasonably okay about getting a COVID jab. I'm not okay about giving the kids it, so if I get it, it will not speed up things getting into countries. And there's a bit of anxiety about sailing all the way home over all of the oceans. I'm excited about it, but Silke not so much. So we might be rethinking about where we go from here. It's it's not been an easy run on this, and we certainly not how we planned and not how we envisaged it from New Zealand. But it's been a journey, and I think it's achieved what we wanted it to do. It's definitely been worthwhile, but I really wish half this stuff hadn't happened. Yeah, I don't know if we would have sailed if we knew COVID was around the corner. Probably not, and then we would have missed out on a lot. But anyhow, our biggest concern now is to get Nina well, and we've had lots of well wishes, and our Patreons have been wonderful in our support. Keeping these videos coming out. I don't think we're having one this week because I've just been too busy. We're having a bit of a tag team. Silke's at the hospital now, and I'll be going in soon, and she'll come back for a sleep. It's pretty busy at night in the hospital. They come in every 2 hours to check Nina and her temperature, so you know you're up and awake. And last night she was, as I said, had a big temperature, so yeah, it's not easy. So this is now day 6 since we admitted Nina into hospital. It's about a 20-minute walk. Should be grateful it's this short, but in 30-something degrees heat it's a bit of a walk. She's been up and down today, and just when we thought things are coming right, she gets another high temperature and is feeling like crap again. So ups and downs. Yeah, let's hope it's more ups and downs now.